I keep hearing in my mind, we are not here to feel better. We are here to transcend. Life isn't here to make us happy. It's here to wake us up. The problem is not that we have problems. The problem is that thinking that having problems is a problem. I keep hearing that over and over when I feel so bad. I keep thinking, what is it? Yes, I want to feel better. I just want to be happy. I want to sit on the couch and be comfortable and watch a movie, and I want to have all the food in the fridge, and I want to curl up with my comfy blanket. And as soon as life is hard, then I question, what's wrong? What am I doing wrong? But I realize that all of these things are here to wake me up. It's not what I wanted. It's not what I thought it would be. But I'm open. I'm willing. I'm not here to feel better. I'm here to transcend. And these challenges, these problems, these great trials that I feel like I'm facing are here to wake me up. My greatest challenge will be my greatest blessing. And I have to trust this process. I can't escape it. I just have to let it run its course. I just have to be in it. I just have to experience it. I just have to feel it. And I want to be real. I want to be a real person. I realize that I'm incapable of being fake. I've always said, God, I'm willing. I'm willing to go through whatever I have to go through to fully realize you within me, to fully wake up. I'm willing to go through whatever it takes. Be careful what you pray for, because that has always been the cry of my heart. I've never wanted or longed for anything but truth. All I've ever wanted my whole entire life was to really know God, to really wake up and to understand what God was and what life was all about. And I realized that everything that I'm going through, that these trials are answers to my prayer, because it's not what I thought it was. It's not what I expected. But I've always been willing, and I'm still willing in spite of the pain, in spite of the challenges. And I've stopped praying because I realize that on a deeper level, I've chosen this. I've agreed to this for my evolution on a deeper convenient it is, despite how inconvenient life is, how ugly it looks to me sometimes. I still acknowledge you alone. I know that wherever you are, I am. That wherever I am, you are. It's hard for me to say this right now because I feel so bad, but I'm never going to give up. I'm never going to stop trying. I can never believe for a second that you're not here with me, that you're not here with all of us, that you're here in the midst of our trials, in our deep pain, in the dark night of our soul. You're here with us. Even though we feel bereft, even though we feel alone, you're right here. The most powerful thing that we can do is to be real, to share our experiences, to share the ugliness inside of us, to be real, to say how we really feel, to stop trying to be perfect, to just be real. I'm not perfect. I get angry. I have bad thoughts that I'm not proud of. I have thoughts that I'm ashamed of. But at the same time, I accept it. I'm a real person. Life is real. I'm here to learn. But our greatest gift, the greatest gift that we have to give to ourselves, to our children, to our families, to the world, is the gift of our own self-transformation. There is no enlightenment outside of everyday life. Every person is the guru. Those that are the most difficult in our lives are our greatest teacher. I lose my temper. I'm impatient. But I'm not trying to fake it anymore. I accept those things about myself. I accept that things have happened. I accept that I am where I am. I'm not perfect. I'm so far from perfect, it's not even funny. I've grown a lot. I've come so far, and I'm just beginning. I have so far to go. I have so far to go. But I think that I feel this peace in realizing that just because I'm on a spiritual path, I'm not perfect. I'm never going to be perfect. As long as I'm here, I have something to learn. I know that I don't have to do anything to earn God's love. And in spite of my trials, in spite of my challenges, God, I still acknowledge you as the only presence, the only power, the only life. I'm real. My life isn't perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm so far from perfect. It's not even funny. To me, God is closer to me than breathing, nearer than hands and feet. God is my very consciousness, the very life that I am. God knows me. He knows you. God knows my name. He knows your name. God is our very life, and we're not separate. I've realized that no matter how I feel, no matter how bad I feel, no matter how bereft and alone that I feel, God is right here, closer to me than breathing, nearer than hands and feet. God is my very life. What could I possibly pray for? What could I possibly ask for? I can just say yes. It's a choiceless choice when all that can be chosen is what is. So I treat it just like I've chosen it, because on some level I have. I mean, I couldn't be experiencing this if I hadn't chose it. Most profound changes in my life is that I have this tremendous, tremendous love. I have this deep, deep empathy, this compassion, this understanding for people. I also realize that we're all playing this role in life, like we're wearing these costumes, and our personality, the way that we are in the world, the way that we express in the world is the role that we're playing in this grand drama of life. And I think that helps me not hold anything against anyone. They're just playing their role. It's just their personality. But I realize it's not who they are in their true essence, just like I realize beyond all of my drama, beyond all of this pain, this challenge, this struggle that I feel, it's not who I am. I feel one with everything. I feel one with life. I feel this incredible, tremendous love for people, for everyone and everything. I don't feel judgment anymore. I know that if I knew enough about anyone, I could forgive anything. If I could see through their eyes, if I could have lived their experience, if I could have grown up in their family and experienced all of the things that they've gone through, then I would understand why they do what they do. It's just an experience, but no matter how much I've grown, my humanity is still intact. I'm not above reproach. I'm not the expert. I'm never going to know everything in life, and I think that I'm just learning to accept that. I don't get to escape this process, and it's super painful, but I have to be in it. We have to be in it. We just have to be in the process. It's just going to have to run its course. I've just realized that we just live life fully, just live it fully. We can scream, we can yell, we can grieve, we can cry, we can mourn, but we just have to be in it just to feel the experience. We just have to have whatever the experience is. And then eventually it does pass. Eventually some morning or in some moment, we wake up and we just feel better. And I've realized that so much of the time when we do feel better, when it feels like the storm is passing, that in some way, nothing has really changed. It's just that we feel stronger. We feel more able to cope. We feel more able to deal with it. It's just that we feel stronger. We feel more able to cope. We feel more able to deal with it. And most of the time, whatever the challenge is, whatever it is that we're experiencing, nothing has changed. It's actually still the same, but we have changed. We feel the strength. And so I realized that everything just has to run its course. We just have to be in it. I feel like there's some trials that I've been in It's been years and years, but somehow I keep going, and somehow I find those moments of reprieve. All of the challenges, nothing is by accident. I'm learning through everything. Every person is the guru. Every experience in my life is teaching me something. I'm not my body. I'm not these challenges. I'm not these experiences. It's an experience that I'm having, something that I'm learning through, something that I'm growing through. And I have to accept this suffering. I have to accept this challenge before I can transcend it. And sometimes, like right now, it's so hard. But I'm saying, yes, God, I open my heart to you. I am willing. Most of the time these days, I just open my heart, and there's just a willingness within my heart. It's beyond words. I realized that my true communication with God, which is myself, is just an opening of my heart. It's just a surrender. Even though I'm angry right now, even though I don't feel like surrendering, I'm allowing my heart to open, and I'm saying yes. And as much as I'm able, I'm allowing love, this deep, incredible love that I have in my heart, to just wash over every pain. I think that the most healing thing is to just be real in life, to be real, to allow ourselves to be seen, to allow ourselves to be known. Let's drop the facade. Let's drop acting like everything is so perfect, that we're so strong, and that our lives are so great. Let's just be real. In all of us, we have the good, bad, and the ugly. I get angry no matter how far I've come on my spiritual path. At least for me right now, I still get angry. I curse. Sometimes I scream. I feel so ugly and so nasty inside. Sometimes I feel like I'm just grasping like at straws, like I'm hanging on by a thread. I don't feel very nice sometimes. I feel super angry. Sometimes I feel super mean inside. All I have to give is my own experience, my own challenges, the things that I've gone through in my life. I'm here to share my life, to share the little bit of wisdom that I have gained. And I feel this tremendous, incredible love in my heart. And I want to share that. I know for me that every time I hear a story of challenge and pain and triumph, when someone is real and I hear them sharing their story of their struggles and their challenges, it inspires me, it soothes me, it gives me strength to go on. And I encourage you to do the same thing. I encourage you to be real, to be yourself, to wear your heart on your sleeve, to share your life with those that you come in contact. It is the most healing and profound thing that we can do in life.